Hello everyone, EpicAwesomeGamer here. Welcome back to Terraria. So, there's a bunch of stuff that's been going on since the last recording. As I mentioned, we're getting ready to take on the Wall of Flesh, and we will actually do that in this video. But before we do that, I wanted to show you guys exactly what I've been up to. You'll notice the house is kind of empty in terms of NPCs. There's only a handful of people here. And even then, it should be fewer than this. Let me show you exactly what I've done. So I've laid a lot of mine track. So I'm just going to quickly zip across here. You'll notice that it goes both directions. I'm going to skip that for a second. This is Sky Island number 1. This is my living wood house. So I have 4 places for 4 NPCs to live here. I haven't decided if this is going to be my main base of operations or not. Likely it will be. Let's do a little trimming here for this leaf wall. Oops, don't hit the wood. Hit the wall. There we go. So I haven't quite decided who's going to be here. It might be my main NPCs that I want to use. I might set up my bed here for a spawn point. I might not. I haven't quite decided. But what I've decided to do is start creating these sky villas, if you will. Because in hard mode, once I defeat Wall of Flesh, we're going to have the Corruption and the Hallow coming to take on pretty much everything. So we're going to try to avoid getting our main house corrupted by either type of stuff. And so yeah, going up to the sky is another option. So this is my boreal wood home, right? And so we actually have our arms dealer here. I'm actually going to grab a bunch of musket balls from him. Because I do want to actually max out my I want to max out my meteor shot. So that's what we're going to do. Just going to buy as many of these guys as we can. And I'm just going to grab about 500 more of these. There we go. I honestly don't think I will need this much. I shouldn't, in theory. So we'll see. But this is basically to take on the Wall of Flesh. So yeah, we've got a couple of our NPCs here. As you can see, we've got the Arms Dealer and the Witch Doctor here. I'll probably put some other guys in here as well. Probably put the Angler in here actually right now. And I think the guide, we'll keep the guide. We'll make it a guy's den, so to speak. I might switch that just because the guide may want to be in the main house for now, just for the traveling salesman, because I think the traveling salesman, we'll see. We'll see. I can't remember if the traveling salesman goes to wherever your spawn point is or wherever your guide is. I hope it's the spawn point. But as you can see, I've zipped across. I've created another little way. Maximum 66 miles per hour. And here we are at the Palm Meadows here. This is all palm wood. So the palm wood treehouse. Right, so you can see we have a number of our guys here. The clothiers here, the dye trader, the dryad, the merchant, and the painter are all here. And yeah, it's just like a nice little cozy place for them to be at. And then I've also made a little mine track that goes all the way down back to Earth. Now I could just fall. Obviously I have the lucky horseshoe. I also picked up the Winter Cloak because I feel like I want to be Ned Stark from Game of Thrones, because it's one of my all-time favorite shows. Incredibly well written. Definitely worth watching if you're old enough. If you're not old enough, then just wait, because it is incredibly violent and definitely not for children. I've got water walking boots on. It's actually my lava waders, so I can actually go out to the ocean here. But yeah, essentially I wanted to be able to have something that I could go to the ocean from the mine tracks. Now I do have a mine track going the opposite direction, and I will actually take you guys there to take a look. I'll just quickly teleport back. Now the angler will eventually respawn back at the other location. Same with the guide. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys the other track here. I'm just going to quickly stop. You can set up a switch. I like jumping. You can set a switch to switch the track, depending on which direction you want the track to go, either up or down. But yeah, I find just stopping and then zipping across and jumping is just fine, so I don't have to worry about that. This is a little bit of a longer ride, simply because what we're going to be doing is going way over here, and there's a couple of islands that we've had before. This is just a sky lake. Nothing there. Again, zipping way over here. We are going to find another sky lake, and then finally, after we get to that sky lake, is the next sky island. Now this one I have not done anything with. This is the standard. This is what a sky island normally looks like. Nothing else is here, and the main reason for that is I haven't quite decided what to build on that particular island. I don't know if I want to do another type of wood, maybe a rich mahogany. I do want to use wood though, because wood can't be corrupted. And then here I am back over at the ocean on the other side of the world. So all around, not too shabby. And for those that are curious, when I was over here a while ago and I wanted to do some fishing, I made myself a little dock. I got myself my little palm house, little beach house. I thought it would be cute. I set up a potion station here so that I could essentially take water breathing potions and go exploring in the ocean to find pretty much anything I could possibly think of for the water chests and such. So I've done that, and I've actually found all the water chests in both oceans, so that's fine. I'm just going to zip back. So yeah, that's kind of the upstairs. We're just preparing for the next phase, right? Because we obviously don't want the corruption or the hallow to take over our main base. So we've also done a couple of other things here. Namely, we've wrapped the whole house in wood, right? So even the stone slabs down here, they've been wrapped in wood. Wood and glass cannot be converted into corruption or hallow, so that's good. Same thing with obsidian. So obsidian is kind of spared from that expense. So this over here runs the risk of being corrupted, and if that happens, c'est la vie, we'll deal with it at that time. But generally 4 blocks all around as a spacer should prevent the corruption from taking over. My little farming area up here for potions and whatnot will probably get the brunt of it. Now here, you're probably wondering what is going on here. Well, I found a bunch of jellyfish statues, and I've hooked up a timer, a 1-second timer, and a switch. I want to show you guys. I've dropped a bit of lava in here, so I am wearing my lava waders. So what's going to happen, I'm just going to let this run for a while, and jellyfish have a 1% chance of dropping a jellyfish necklace, and a jellyfish necklace will sell for 1 gold. So if I've got 3 of them, then I've got about a 1 in 3 chance, as opposed to 1 in 100, sorry, 1 in 33.33 repeating chance of getting a jellyfish necklace each time versus 1 in 100. So it increases my odds quite a bit, and you can see I've already grabbed the jellyfish necklace, and you get a bunch of glow sticks as well. So all of this is actually really good. So I can turn this on, I can do a bunch of stuff, and then decide what I want to do later on, and deal with it, and come back and grab all the stuff. There is a little bit of lava. That is 1 bucket full of lava Just enough to destroy the jellyfish, not enough to actually destroy the stuff that the jellyfish drop. So this actually is a very quick way to get yourself quite a bit of money very, very easily. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to let this run for a while. And what I'm going to do then is, while this is running, actually, I am going to just sneak up here. I'm going to grab myself a bunch of my meteorite bars, and I am going to make some meteorite shot. No. Where's it? There we go. And I'm just going to make as much as I can to get ready for Wall of Flesh and see how that pans out. So almost full. That's fine. Still got some meteorite bars left. I've got a ton of meteor ore as well, and that's fine. I'm gonna deposit some of this water leaf, and the next thing I'm going to show you guys before we get started is I want to actually show you, I spent a lot of time in the underworld, and I built a very long pathway running back and forth to fight the Wall of Flesh. Now, let's just shut this down. There's no need for this to keep running. And when I did that, I ended up well, defeating a lot of voodoo demons. And the voodoo demons are flying demons that will drop voodoo dolls. And you saw in the elevator going down to the underworld. Well, here is all the different guys that I've picked up. Oh, even got a clothier voodoo doll. Cool. But yes, the clothier voodoo doll, I believe, will summon the Skeletron again. So we're not going to bother with that. But yes, look at all of these guide voodoo dolls that we picked up. So what I'm going to do before we do anything is I'm just going to go over to our Goblin Tinkerer. We're just going to sell a bunch of the stuff. So sell the jellyfish necklaces and all the glow sticks. And we can sell those extra musket balls, that's fine. Glow sticks. Don't need the recall potion. I can sell the antlion mandible, I don't need it. I'm going to keep the banners for now. I am going to keep my 20 health potions. That should be enough. This gives me enough space to carry pretty much everything else. I will deposit all my gold and whatnot into here. As you can see, actually I will put my banners in here. I ran out of space in my banner chest, so I'm gonna have to split that eventually into banners and statues. But yeah, so this is kind of the gist of where we are right now. So we've got a demonic Night's Edge, a godly Cascade, a godly Phoenix Blaster. We've got our slime stuff because we got our baby slime ready there to fight for us. And yeah, and we got a Blood Moon Rising. Isn't this great? Okay, I am in no mood for dealing with zombies on the Blood Moon. So let me just quickly go down, grab any block. It doesn't matter. And we will quickly place blocks on either side so that the zombies cannot get in to harass or destroy or do anything else for my guys. I'm just going to drop that because I don't care about dirt. Dirt's dime a dozen. What I am interested in, guys, is let's go take on the Wall of Flesh. Why not? Okay, we'll just end up killing whoever gets in our way. There is our elevator, and let's drop. So I'm going to drop down, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what the platform looks like. So as far as armor, we've got full molten armor. We've got our obsidian shield, we've got our blue horseshoe balloon, we've got our lava waders, our wild white string, and our rash black counterweight. We could have spent more time with the Goblin Tinkerer to get better stats for those, but I think that this is fine, to be honest with you. We should be powerful enough to take on Wall of Flesh. So yes, we've got some demons coming to say hello. We're going to have some bats coming to say hello. I'm just going to quickly mount onto my bunny, and I will show you exactly how long this platform is. Alright, we're going to go from one extreme to the other. Wall of Flesh goes from left to right, so I'm actually going the opposite direction I want to if I wanted to summon the Wall of Flesh, but I don't want to summon the Wall of Flesh, so this is actually fine. So here we go. This goes on for quite a while. You really do want a long platform. You'll find grave markers and stuff throughout, because it did take me quite a while to finish here. Right, so here we are. We've reached the end on the one side, and we're just going to continue running over to the other. And from there, we will summon the Wall of Flesh. Now, I can't remember. I did not bring one of my voodoo dolls. Shouldn't be an issue. I should be able to easily find a voodoo doll down here. We'll just find a voodoo demon. I was actually very lucky when I was creating this. I did not accidentally summon the Wall of Flesh at any time, which can happen if you destroy one of the voodoo demons and you don't catch the doll fast enough. It can actually fall into the lava and end up summoning the Wall of Flesh by accident. So yeah, I also found a couple of shadow chests down here, but I did not open them. I have shadow keys. I decided not to open them. Instead, I want to wait until after I defeat the Wall of Flesh, get into hard mode, and then I will deal with opening them at that time, hopefully getting better loot. So let's keep running, let's keep going. There's one shadow chest. As you can see, this is a very long platform, and that's intentional because Wall of Flesh is a huge boss. It takes quite a while to defeat him. While I technically don't need my lava waders, I'm going to keep them just in case I get, and there's another, just in case I end up running into any sort of unexpected lava, which hopefully will not happen, but one never knows. Anyway, there's the other side. This is what I affectionately call the lava house, because it is completely enveloped in lava, and I have not found a voodoo demon. So that's unfortunate. So we'll just do a little searching here. If I can't find a voodoo demon, I will go back and grab one of the multitudes of... just take on these fire bats. Take on the multitude of... one of the multitude of voodoo dolls that I have back at the house, and go from there. So it's very surprising because earlier I ended up having nothing but these guys. Okay guys, let me go quickly back to the house. Let me grab the voodoo doll, and then we will come back and take on Wall of Flesh. Back, we have the voodoo doll. What we are going to do is essentially, here, let me just take care of that, and let me heal up quickly. I'm just going to stall here for a little bit, but the general idea is what we're going to try to do is take on the Wall of Flesh, run as much as we can. I want to get my health back up. I want to get this potion sickness out of the way, and then we will go forth and summon the Wall of Flesh. So the strategy that we're gonna employ is kind of twofold. We're going to use our yo-yo initially to get rid of any of the little helpers that spawn. I can't remember what they're called for the Wall of Flesh. deal with those guys, and then once we're finished with them, then we're going to take on the rest of the wall of flesh, the eyes and the mouth, using our Phoenix Blaster. So that should give us an opportunity. So we're all set. Let's switch up over to our voodoo doll. We have to throw it in the lava. Let me throw you in the lava. Why can I not throw you in the lava? Throw you in the lava. There we go. All flesh has awoken. Okay, now he should be coming. Seth has been slain, so here we go. These are the little helper guys that I was talking about. The hunger, I think they're called. I'm hungry. So we're gonna quickly just use the yo-yo, take care of them. These guys are annoying. The wall of flesh doesn't go that quickly. He just doesn't stop. That's kind of the key with wall of flesh, is he doesn't stop coming at you. So because of that, we're going to let's deal with this guy. Okay, there you go. Let me just switch over to the Phoenix Blaster here quickly. So I made a bit of a mistake in not cleaning the rest of the houses and whatnot out of the way, because those guys will actually cause me a bit of trouble as I end up ricocheting off let's see if I can take out that eye. I can take out the eye and stop the... I'll ricochet off the walls, that's what I was trying to say. If I can take out the eye, I can take out one of the lasers. That's going to constantly be blasting me, which is a pain, so I definitely must stop that. And a little one in health with the heal. Too hard. It's hard. Look at all those achievements fly in. Okay, and you'll see this is kind of cool. The wall of flesh, when you defeat them, defeat it, I should say, it will generate, so we didn't even use half, I would say roughly half of our platform, which is actually not a bad thing, you know. But yeah, when you defeat Wall of Flesh, it will actually create this box, and that box will include stuff. So here's our first hard mode guy, a tortured soul, 400 health, goes very slowly, still menacing. I have no idea what they have, what they are dropping. But we have defeated the Wall of Flesh guys. That's awesome. Let's get out of here and let's get back. Let's just take a quick look. What did we end up getting? The Fleeting Warrior emblem. We've got increased melee damage and movement speed, so that's really good. I'm going to keep that here for now. I'm going to see if I can use that with anything else. What else do we get? We got the Pone Hammer. This is ridiculously strong. We don't need the Molten Ham Axe anymore. Well, we do. We still need an axe, but the Pone Hammer will be strong enough to destroy demon altars, so I'm going to keep him there. The rest of this stuff, you know, be honest with you, we really didn't get that much great loot. The good news is we could easily go back and defeat Wall of Flesh again. As you see, we barely used any of our ammo, right? We barely used any of our ammo, so that's actually really good. I think a lot of that, I'm going to attribute it to the yo-yo for destroying the hungry, those little things that were coming out at us. So, cool. So we're out. Let's go see where stuff has spawned, right? Let's quickly... let's go see where everything is. Has anything changed up above on the surface? The Hallow will be here somewhere. No idea where, but it will be here somewhere. We're going to find some new materials. We're going to find new ores. We're going to find new everything, new monsters, new bosses, right? We saw one of the guys in the underworld. He had 400 health points. I mean, that's ridiculous when you consider that I think Brain of Cthulhu has 2,000 health points or something like that. Just a regular mob all of a sudden has that much more strength. Like, that's just terrifying. These guys, if memory serves, will start actually shooting at you, or at least one of their kind will. Maybe not the babies, but maybe the bigger guys. They will actually start. Okay, and what are you? I didn't get a chance to see what you were, but you looked menacing. Kind of a mummy or something. Tough nonetheless, that's for sure. But hey, we've got ourselves a demonic Night's Edge, so that's not too bad. Alright. I'm going to keep my lava boots on, just because I can also walk on water. And over here, there is a bunch of water by the jungle. So, what is that? You're huge. I don't know what you are, but I'm going to try to destroy you. How much health do you have? 300. Wow. What the? Look at the size of this thing. Again, 300. I'm sensing a theme here, guys. I'm pretty sure all these bosses are going to be ridiculous. A Dirtling. I love the name of it, too. But you know what? I still got health potions, son, so come at me, brah. Let's go. I'm not getting any really good loot from these guys, though. That's the unfortunate part. I don't know if these guys are supposed to have great loot or if they're just supposed to be intimidating, because they're definitely intimidating, and they're going to kill me soon. Alright. A lot of health. Okay, at least knockback and whatnot seems to be good enough. I'm interested in the Hallow, guys. Leave me alone. I'm not interested in taking you on. Not now. And some sort of crazy thing that launches itself. That's awesome. And I'm dead. Okay, guys. Well, welcome to hard mode. Monsters are ridiculous. That's for sure. I do believe I have stored quite a bit of a few hearts. Just can't remember where I put them, but I am going to use them now that I'm here. Might as well. Where did I put my hearts? Well, wherever they are, I'm gonna end up using them now, because yeah, we've got no reason not to. Okay, well, you know what? We've got a bunch of iron crates and we've got a bunch of wood crates. Welcome to hard mode. Let's go open them. Did we get anything good? A falcon blade, 38 melee damage? No, it's not quite as good. Adamite bar, apprentice, cobalt ore. Okay, so we got ourselves actually some pretty good ores. Again, I could have sworn maybe I put them up here with this. Did I put them in here? I did not. I put them up here. Again, I did not. Where did I put those hearts? I did find some crystal hearts. Whatever. We'll deal with that. Anyway, guys, welcome to hard mode. We've defeated Wall of Flesh. I might end up going back trying to defeat Wall of Flesh a few more times, probably off camera, just because I do want to get some better loot. I mean, the warrior emblem is really not that great, not for what I was hoping to get. So, oh, there's my crystal hearts. Okay, so let me see. Can I use them? No. So I picked you up. Can I use you? No. Won't let me use you. Could have sworn I could have gotten more health in hard mode. Apparently I was mistaken. So enough of that. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do some exploring. We'll save that for some other videos, maybe a live stream. I am switching between Twitch and YouTube for live streams, so feel free to take your pick, whichever one you like to see. Subscribe to everything and you'll get notified when I go live. But for now, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe, and I will talk to you later.